With the first race of the season giving us quite a lot of shocks with the top 3 of last season starting in the bottom 3, we're now ready to roll on to race number 2 and to see who will get the gold today. Hello everyone and welcome to Spiral Series Season 2 race number 2. As we're getting ready for heat number 1, we're starting off Streaming Serpent, Sapphire Spirals, Cherry Blossoms, Faded Clouds, Team Lemonade and Team Blood, getting us underway for race number 2. Who will be moving on? The Streaming Serpents seem to be starting off strong after a bad showing in the first race. But here comes the Cherry Blossoms, not too far behind. Actually, no, that is the Faded Clouds, keeping track and have taken the lead. But Streaming Serpents not too far behind, not ready to give up. A lot of teams still rolling around, trying to get through. Sapphire Spiral is getting close, now standing in third. Again, third place is enough in order to move on, as the Streaming Serpents have in fact already in the final funnel and have finished in first. Getting close to the end, and we have our 3 teams moving on. It is the Cherry Blossoms and the Sapphire Spirals who will be joining the Streaming Serpents in the next round. Well done to those 3, as we get ready to move on to heat number 2. Gamma Rays, White Caps, Silver Bullets, Team Light, 13 Colonies and Sweet Dandelions rolling down. Gamma Rays, seeing the Streaming Serpents move on, will try and push in forward to move on and do a phenomenal job so far, already into the second funnel. Silver Bullets keeping track right behind. Still everything to play for here as we're getting ready to move on. Gamma Rays already dropping another funnel down. Amazing pace thus far. As I believe the Whitecaps also with them. Gamma Rays already dropping to the small funnels onto the last 2 as Whitecaps do the same. And we drop onto the final one. This looks like a move on for the JBL champion, and it is. Gamma Rays trying to do the same. Someone jumped off the track. I believe that was 13 Colonies who jumped off. Silver Bullets in the meantime finishing third. They will also move on. Sweet Dandelions not doing well enough, as Team Light will finish in 5th in this race. At least that's what it seems. Oh, wait, Team Light also gets stuck. They do get 5th place, but that will cost them a few points. As we move on to Heat 3, Translucent Grass, Team Chagos, Icicle Incredibles, Highballers, Maple Leaves, and Knights of Night rolling down once more. Knights of Night, silver medal in the last race. First time here on Spiral Series. They've started very strong, but who will be moving on now? Seems pretty close, and I believe the Icicle Incredibles are taking the lead so far. Highballers giving chase. So far so good, as I believe it is Translucent Grass keeping close together. Ooh, someone has fallen off. Icicle Incredibles falling off the track, and this will cost them another DNF. This is not what you want to see. This will cost them, as already 2 teams have finished. Who will be the final one to be moving on? It will be the Maple Leaves. Knights of Night looking to only finish in 4th, and Team Chagos will not move on. Translucent Grass, Highballers and Maple Leaves move on. As for the final hit, Catastrophic Elements, Ghost Crabs, Earth Entities, Spices, Speeding Trains, and our gold medalists in the last race, the Lime Axolotls, who will hope to continue the momentum here. And so far, it's looking pretty decent. 2nd place, only behind the Ghost Crabs. Here come the Earth Entities. It's still open for everyone to play. Everyone rolling down, trying to make it to the 3rd big funnel. Ghost Crabs holding on to their lead. Earth Entities coming up right behind. Everyone's still close. Lime Axolotls also joining in near the top. Can they keep it together? Ghost Crabs still in the lead. Earth Entities right behind and manage to make the pass. They are now up to 1st place. Speeding Trains enter the top 3. Lime Axolotls re-enter the top 3. In fact, to win the race. Wow! What a comeback! Earth Entities finish in 2nd. And Speeding Trains manage a pass right at the end on Ghost Crabs. They will join in for the semi-finals. Ghost Crabs also out. Behind them, Spices. And finally, the Catastrophic Elements in last. And so we have the halfway point complete. We're ready to move on to the semi-finals. In the first one, Streaming Serpents, Cherry Blossoms, Sapphire Spirals, Whitecaps, Gamma Rays, and Silver Bullets. First meeting of the season between the top two from last year. You can see here Gamma Rays and Streaming Serpents all rolling together, and that's a good start, I believe, for the Gamma Rays. All looking very strong so far. Will try and roll down to the bottom and do so far. Chased by the Sapphire Spirals. But here come the Streaming Serpents, not willing to give up yet. Whitecaps also giving chase. Silver Bullets down there as well as Cherry Blossoms start to make a move. We have a few moves here done by everyone. Gamma Rays onto the final funnel, trying to win it and do. But who will be the other two teams to move on alongside them? It looks like the Streaming Serpents will, and they do. And Silver Bullets, just barely ahead of Sapphire Spirals, will take third place and enter the finals. Cherry Blossoms, last place in this race, but still a decent showing altogether. On to the second semi-final, Translucent Grass, Highballers, Maple Leaves, Lime Axolotls, Earth Entities, and Speeding Trains. Again, Lime Axolotls are winning the last race. They are trying to keep the momentum here. And Speeding Trains are the first ones through, followed closely, of course, by Translucent Grass. Another team that has done well last season would love a good showing today. So far, keeping it up. Highballers keeping chase in third. Here come the Lime Axolotls. A lot of good pushes around. This might save him some time. The Speeding Trains flying down the course. I believe they're already done. Wow. Speeding Trains going so fast you couldn't even see them finishing. Highballers and Lime Axolotls in the meantime take second and third. They will also move on to the finals. Maple Leaves not doing well enough. Earth Entities jumping off the track. And Translucent Grass taking fifth. As we have only 6 teams remain, now racing for the gold medal in the second race. Who will win? Gamma Rays, Streaming Serpents, Silver Bullets, Speeding Trains, Highballers, or the Lime Axolotls? Here they come again. One final time for today, and it's the Gamma Rays with the start on the lead. Speeding Trains giving chase, and of course, the Streaming Serpents. Silver Bullets not too far behind, as are the Highballers. Lime Axolotls quite far behind. Gamma Rays and Streaming Serpents, top 2 from last season, now top 2 in this race. But who between them will clutch it out? Gamma Rays keeping the lead, already down to the second funnel of the small ones. Streaming Serpents trying to catch up. Can they do it? No, they cannot. And Gamma Rays will win the race. Silver Bullets will take the silver. Of course, Streaming Serpents with the bronze. That's a fall off the track for Speeding Trains. But Lime Axolotls jumping some funnels. They will be disqualified and take 6th. So that's a 5th place for Speeding Trains. But on the podium, it's the Gamma Rays, the Silver Bullets, and the Streaming Serpents. What a jump and what a recovery for Gamma Rays. We hope you enjoyed this race, and we hope to see you soon for race number 3. And until then, don't forget to keep on